So in this market, most of the houses that people are buying right now need work. They just do. They're not top dollar. Not all of them. Some of them certainly are, but not all of them are top dollar turnkey move-in ready houses. A lot of them need some things. You got people who are selling for, illness, estates, those types of situations. So these houses need some work for the most part. So if you bought a house that needs work, where do you start? What are the best things to start with after you've purchased and you're getting ready to move in? The very first thing you want to do is make that house safe and habitable. If there are electrical issues, if the flooring has been destroyed by animals, anything like that, you need to make that house safe and habitable before you move in. I mean, you've got to do what it takes. So if flooring needs to be replaced, do that. A lot of people like to wash down the walls and paint just to give it a fresh appearance and a fresh smell, and to make sure that the flooring is safe for your family to be using and the house is completely habitable. The next thing that you want to tackle are items of deferred maintenance. So if you have gutter issues or wood rot, things like that, you really need to try to work on those deferred maintenance items. Those are items of general maintenance that people should have kept up with, but maybe they didn't. Having that HVAC serviced and cleaned if you didn't ask the seller to do that already. Just making sure that all the maintenance items are taken care of and caught up on. So safety, habitability, then address deferred maintenance. Then what you want to do is assess your house after that. After it's safe and habitable and all of the maintenance items have been caught up on. So take a look at your big ticket items. Hopefully something has been done. Hopefully that seller replaced the roof or the windows or the mechanics, something. Something's got to be working in your favor. But make a list of your big ticket items, and then also make a list of all the cosmetic items that you have. And your list may be extensive. And then make it a goal every year or every other year to address one of those items. A lot of people get tired of replacing hot water heaters and HVAC systems and roofs and windows. So, maybe alternate between what's most important. The goal of people who own a home is to live there in resale mode, if at all possible. Sometimes it's not possible. Finances just won't allow for it. But if you live in resale mode, then if you have to sell, getting top dollar is going to be easier. You may not want to do top of the line everything, but definitely live in resale mode. So kind of take a look at what you need. Remember that in terms of cosmetic projects, your kitchens, your baths, and your decks, patios, or outdoor living spaces are going to bring you the best return. And always remember that paint works wonders on anything. Don't forget about your baseboard trim though, because a lot of times when you buy a house that needs work, that's been neglected, your doors and your trim. So if you can freshen those up with paint, that's always a great idea. But make a list of priorities. And just remember that when you sell, people are expecting a nice kitchen and nice bathrooms. They're expecting flooring that looks great. They're expecting paint. But also, you need to kind of rotate in those items. Just a side note here, if you have structural damage or water intrusion, before you go popping in a $30,000 to $40,000 kitchen, you really need to address your foundation of your house first and your attic. There are a lot of people who have second-gen insulation in the attic, and it's caused mold in the attic. So don't forget about those items and make those a priority. Because let's face it, if you've got water intrusion or if you've got attic mold, those are items of deferred maintenance that need to be addressed right away. So again, safety, habitability, address deferred maintenance, and then look at the remaining projects that you have and save up money to do a project every year. You may want to do an expensive project one year and a cheaper project the next year in terms of rotating off your mechanics and your cosmetics. If those mechanics need to be addressed though, address them first. But do remember that living in resale mode gets you the best return on your investment. If you have questions about this topic or any other, you can always contact me. My number is 513-236-1254. You can private message me. If you're watching this on YouTube, please remember to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.